guys, this is episode 5, eBay for Beginners, how to sign up for eBay. So I covered other things like platforms, and now I'm going to talk about actually signing up. So this is for total beginners that have never been even to the eBay website. So this is right from scratch. I'm not going to show you a demonstration video from my screen on my laptop computer. I'm just going to talk you through the basics. This is going to require you to do your own research, but the minimum requirements to resell on eBay is you need technology. You need your own laptop computer or a desktop computer or a tablet computer. It's helpful to have a smartphone, cell phone, but it's not required. I use one and most people do. But those are the basic tech requirements. Now, if you don't own a computer or a laptop, I suppose you could go to your public library and use their computer, but it would be best to own your very own. The second minimum requirement is you have to have a bank account that you're willing to connect to eBay. You have to share your bank account information with eBay so that when you buy and sell, money can be transferred back and forth. You also need a mailing address, and you need an email account. Now, email, of course, is easy. You can sign up for free. I use yahoo.com. It's easy. It's super simple to do, and it doesn't cost anything. Bank account, I'm pretty sure it has to be a checking account. I'm not sure if you can connect eBay to your savings account, but you have to look into that when you sign up. So basically, you go to ebay.com and you register as a new user. You also, at this time, and it's June of 2019, you also have to have a PayPal account. That's going to change in the future when eBay manages money themselves as far as purchases and sales and customers and yourself. PayPal is being phased out slowly, and eventually by 2021 it'll be gone. That's the plan for now. But if you're going to sign up for the very first time, plan on getting a PayPal account. Now, even if eBay gives you options by the time you watch this video, I would have a PayPal account anyway. I just like it. It's just convenient. It's nice for exchanging funds back and forth between two people. You know, try it. If you don't like it, you can always cancel it later. But at a minimum, you have to sign up for both of those. Now, remember, too, with eBay, this is a legit commitment. This is not a website that's just for the fun of it. This is an auction website, and it's an e-commerce website both. Kind of like Amazon, you go there and you buy something, right? You give them your credit card information, and you commit to pay for it, which you actually do instantaneously, and then it's shipped to you. The seller's committed to shipping it to you. eBay is the same thing. It's e-commerce. When you sell something and somebody pays you, you're committed to shipping it to them. And same with an auction. If you put in a bid and you have the winning bid and the auction's over and you won, you're expected to pay. You could cancel your bid. You could say you don't want it. You changed your mind. That's not really smart to do. If you do that too much, eBay could suspend your account. So this isn't just a fun website. It's a commitment. It's a financial commitment, just like e-commerce is with any website where you make a purchase. So once you get signed up with PayPal, they're going to want your obviously your bank account information, because basically PayPal is kind of like a bank account. So they're going to test the bank account that you sign up with. They're going to deposit 2 very small deposits, like 2 cents and 7 cents or something like that. That's how they used to do it anyways. And then they're going to want you to confirm those 2 deposits to validate they have the correct bank account. With signing up with eBay, they're probably going to send you a message to your email that you tie to the eBay account just to validate that they have the right person. I would also give eBay my cell phone number as a backup, or a backup email, so 2 emails. But basically, once you're signed up on eBay, read all of the terms and conditions. I'm not sure if it's before or after you sign up, but PayPal too has terms and conditions, and I know everybody laughs and they scroll to the bottom and check, yeah, I read it. This one you're really going to want to read. There's restrictions on what you're allowed to sell. There's restrictions on the title of items that you're listing. There's restrictions on the description. There's certain products that are protected that you're not allowed to sell on eBay. eBay also has restrictions on what you're allowed to sell, like switchblades and explosives and fireworks and perishable food and all that kind of stuff. So I would go through and read all the terms and conditions so there's no surprises. PayPal's terms and conditions are pretty straightforward. It's like a banking website, same conditions, terms and conditions that your bank probably has if you do banking online. Before you sell anything on eBay, once you're signed up and you're ready to go, I'm going to have a video coming out soon, how to source products, how to prepare to list something. Basically, you're going to go very slowly. Once you get signed up, you're going to be all eager to do your first listing. My advice is to slow down and don't get too excited about listing. Actually, my advice is the opposite. Once you're signed up and you have your PayPal account, your eBay account, you're ready to roll, I would recommend that you buy something first on eBay. This gives you several advantages. It gives you good practice on how eBay works, what the expectations are for eBay communicating with you through email. It builds your feedback up. So on eBay, you have a feedback rating. It's a number, and that shows how many transactions you've had where you have received feedback, either as a buyer or a seller. Now, that doesn't correlate with the number of transactions, because you can have 100 transactions and only 40 feedback because the other 60 just chose not to give you any feedback. So it's kind of a downside. But you also don't want to list something for the very first time and have your feedback as 0 or 1 or 2, because some people are a little nervous about purchasing from people who sell on eBay but they have a very low feedback. So buying first is a great way to build your feedback up, because it's just a number. So if you get your feedback up to 10 or 12 or 15, potential buyers have no idea if that's because you bought 15 things or you sold 15 things. And some people, buyers on eBay, they'll do advanced search and they'll filter out anybody that's selling on eBay that has a low feedback. So that will kind of prevent that from happening too. And it also, when you buy stuff, it validates your shipping address to make sure eBay has it correct. So it's just good advice just to buy first before you list anything. So I know you're excited to get listing, put your first item on eBay, but I would just say slow down, take a deep breath, make some purchases first, and you need stuff anyways. So you could purchase shipping tape on eBay, you could purchase some boxes on eBay, even bubble wrap, which you probably can get cheaper at a big box store like Costco or Sam's Club. But there's things you're going to need. Box cutters, pens, computer paper, things like that. Think of all the things that you're going to need to get your hobby going on eBay. Instead of running out to the store to buy all this stuff, consider purchasing them on eBay. You probably get them cheaper, and then it builds up your feedback. So as far as signing up for eBay and listing, it's kind of funny, but my advice is don't list. Just slow down and purchase first, and it gives you good practice. The other thing too is I started out selling on eBay only to customers in the United States because it's just so much easier. But eBay has a new program called the Global Shipping Program, or it's also called GSP. What that is there's a warehouse hub that eBay owns in Kentucky. So if you use this option as a seller, that opens up your listings to an international audience, over 50 countries. And if they purchase your item, you only have to ship it to eBay in Kentucky. eBay takes over from there, and then they ship it to the customer in Italy or Brazil or China or wherever. And eBay knows all the customs laws, the fees, what's allowed to be shipped there and what's not allowed. They take care of the whole thing. If there's a return, they take care of it. If there's issues, the customer has questions, well, obviously there's a language barrier. They take care of all that for you. Unfortunately, from the buyer's end, it's very expensive to go through the GSP program. I encourage you to go to eBay once you're signed up and do a search for the Global Shipping Program and read the frequently asked questions and see what it's all about. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but that's a decision you have to make. Are you only going to sell to an American audience, or are you going to sell to a global audience? And there is advantages, pros and cons of both. I just recently, probably in the last 6 months, have a handful, maybe 5 out of 160 listings that I check the box for Global Shipping Program. And my views have gone up But I haven't sold one thing yet because the shipping is very expensive, which you don't see. Even if you put free shipping and it costs you $7, $8 to ship it to Kentucky, the potential buyer, they have to pay about triple that cost to get it shipped to their country. So a lot of people in other countries, when they buy on eBay, they don't like the global shipping program. They would rather you ship it directly to them. And there's a lot of pros and cons with that, and it's complicated to the point where I don't even do it. It's not that important to me because I'm a hobbyist. This is part-time. If I owned a full-time business and had thousands of listings, then I would open it up to an international audience, and I would ship internationally myself directly and not go through the global shipping program. But check it out. So that's this video, episode 5, signing up for eBay for the first time. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. The link is below in the description. Thanks for watching.